tuia ki runga, tuia ki raro, tuia te aroha ki te ngākau o te tangata tihau Māori ora o tira kei puta te wairau. Tēnei au e mihi ana kia koutou katoa. Kia ora everybody. My name is Papa K from Hawaiki Kura. I whakapapa to rangitāne Ngāti Apa ki te rātou Ngāti Kuia Kura Haupo Waka Kura Haupo Tangata. Today we are here at the first of our wānanga, teaching our young people from Marlborough Boys College and Marlborough Girls College some local mātauranga Māori, pūrākau and whakapapa. Again, these are all things that we can draw on in kapahaka in terms of telling more of a local kōrero. When you're getting up and doing your manu kōrero, again, these are all little things that can add to your whare kōrero. We are so thrilled to have such a turnout of these young people. Today is around setting the foundation of the whare wānanga. Tomorrow we go and explore some of our wāhi tapu, going out to Waido Lagoon and just reintroducing tikanga Māori, toi Māori to our rangatei, and in particular from a local point of view.
So straight across there is a pā site. That was Huataki's pā site. It's where he parked up and it overlooked all of that area where we're going to walk through today. The lagoons, it was like a huge supermarket.
So from cultural practitioners here in the Waido, we're running a series of wānanga that have been supported by the Toiake and the Mātauranga Māori Fund from Creative New Zealand. And so e mihi ana kia koutou, I kaha tautoko mai ia mātou. Hawaiki Kura have been running wānanga for a while now, and it's really great to provide a space and an environment for our rangatei and our taiohi to come together to learn these taonga tuku iho, these ancestral gifts that are able to be applied as rongoa or things that help to make them resilient. Nō reira, tēnei te mihi atu rā kia koutou. Day one here at Ukaipo, ko mātou tēnei mihi ana kia koutou. Hawaiki Kura, ho, ha! Kia ora mai tiwi, so here we are, day two of our wānanga with Marlborough Boys and Marlborough Girls College, and yesterday was all about setting the tūāpapa of our whare kōrero, the foundation, and then today is about going out to the taiao and checking out our local pūrākau. We started off in town out by our rangitane office, by our pauwhenua there, Rahotia. Then we come out to the Kumara pit, and now we're here out at the beautiful Waido Lagoons with one of our storytellers, Uncle Keelan. How's today been with you, bro?
I've really enjoyed it. You know, like other times that we've been out here, what makes this a better experience for some of our rangatahi to learn is that we're out here on the whenua. We're able to point to some of these places, talk about the story behind these places. It just makes it a lot more real rather than from inside a classroom. And I think they enjoy it a lot better too. Yeah,
and I guess a couple of things for me is that, you know, it really shows the power that wānanga has. Again, coming into our natural environment, being able to listen to the stories that have been handed down to us as storytellers and local cultural practitioners.
We have wnanga, kōkapu, we have swans, ducks. This was the equivalent of a supermarket when we arrived, and it was rich in resources. Each one of these small valleys leading all the way out to Paranui or Whiti had something very special happening for it that enabled the kumara to grow.
And also, awesome to see the next generation of our kids coming through as well.
That was the other thing I wanted to point out, is today's been the first time that I've seen some of our rangatahi coming forward and sharing some of the knowledge about some of the pūrākau that they've learnt over the years.
Yep.
That's real promising, and I think we need more of it. That's the power of the wānanga.
So the last 3 days has been a kaupapa Māori wānanga that has been run by Hawaiki Kura. Rangatahi have been learning about te ao Māori based on a whare model where they are starting to build their whare kōrero in a more authentic context.
Day one of the wānanga, and we talked about our intention for the wānanga. Part of that intention was laying down a foundation, a tūāpapa.
It was pretty mean. First time entering a wānanga, I'm seeing a lot of new faces.
Well, lately, because of COVID, we're just sitting there and listening to our teachers like talk to us, and we just had to write down notes. But on a wānanga, you get taught and you get shown.
A classroom setting only has limited ways that you can deliver curriculum, whereas a wānanga style, you're not limited or restricted by time necessarily, or the place in which you learn.
We went out to the Waido Lagoons yesterday, and I learnt that its original name was Waikarapi. Māori ended up digging 26 kilometres of canals to catch fishes and to move around the lagoon.
We learnt about te hau and kupe, and how in the po, kupe was facing one side and te hau was facing another, and the reason why the wind, it kept rocking back and forth, was the disagreement between them two.
I really enjoyed the second day because we went to a place called Puka Puka, where a lot of my ancestors had set up kumara pits, and Puka Puka itself means to dig holes. So Puka Puka was used as a storage when they actually grew the kumara up on the mountain just near it.
I think Hawaiki Kura is an example of a great learning model for rangatahi to uplift our leaders of tomorrow in something that they can relate to in a modern context using traditional knowledge.